This is Duelist League 6. I'm here with an update on my anti-meta deck profile. I went in regionals and went 3-2, and I did fairly decent with it. And here it goes. First up's my tech cards, tech monsters. 3, Thunder King Ryo. Good for stopping searching and free solemn warning for opponents. So that's stuff there. 2, Cyber Dragon. As you see in my last video, I was maining 3, but I would dead draw into them when they don't have any monsters, and that kind of hurt. But it's good beat stick. 2, Necro Gardener. I was only maining 1, but 2 helps for dark targets for Chaos Sorcerer and stuff like that, and they negate attacks. 2, Fossil Dyna. Shut down dragons, injectors, anything that special summons pretty much. 1, Sangan. Searcher. I'm thinking of maining 2, but I've been trying 1 and it seems to function pretty well. Raikou. Good for destroying and putting stuff in grave that can help. And finally, Grand Mole for bouncing. Next up is my hand traps. Gores for, you know, direct text. DD Crow. I side 1, main 1. The reason why I main board 1 is if they go call the Haunted Monster Reborn and they select their target, I can DD Crow it, and then Monster Reborn's used up and they have no targets. 2, Veilers. Good for pretty much any effect, Glad, stuff like that. 2, Tragodia. I seem to have at least a 3 to 4 card hand naturally when I play Tragodia, so he's a fairly good deep beat stick, and I use him for pretty much defense. Next up is my boss monsters. 1, Chaos Sorcerer. You guys seen that I was playing 2, but I took 1 out for something better. And finally, BLS and Boy of the Beginning. The bossest monster you can ever have.
Broken cards are broken.
Yes, broken cards are broken. I just got it today and entered tournament with it, and it saved my ass multiple times. Next up is spells. 3, Duality to maintain consistency, because I don't tend to special summon that much. The only special summon cards I have is BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, and the Cyber Dragons. That's about it. Everything else is pretty much summon or set. 2, MST for backfield destruction. Monster Reborn. Book of Moon comes in handy if someone summons Armageddon Knight, Stratos, stuff like that. You can use Book of Moon and call priority on it, and that's not recognized as the Stratos, stuff like that, so they don't get their effects. 1, Mind Control. I use this for like clearing their field so I can attack, and using it for exceeding, stuff like that. Like if they have Utopia, I'll Mind Control it and go into Utopia Ray. The Sisters of Destruction. Heavy Storm and Dark Hole. A couple of rounds on the locals, I actually opened up both of these in my hand, and it made players rage. That's it for spells. Next up is traps. 2, Torrential Tribute. This being at 2 is just straight up broken. It makes people rage. 2, Bottomless. Just for stop summoning monsters. They bust out 2 monsters at once, they'll die. 2, Bribes for stopping their Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, anything that can hurt me. Mirror Force, staple. 1, Judgment. Well, 1, God Says No, and 1, Jesus Says No is warning. And I need a second one, which I was able to get a BLS, but I can't get a warning. That's funny. And 1, Dimensional Person, which I plan to take it out for the warning. And that was the main deck. Here's my extras. My Gorse token. My hand-drawn Scorpion token. Utopia Ray. My Leviathan Dragon. Geiga Brilliant. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Good for against Machina and stuff like that. And 2 Utopia First Stall and Beat Sticks. And I do have a side deck for this. It's for mainly Light Sworns and Vector, stuff like that. I side in 3 macro. 2 king. I decided to side these instead of maining them. The King Tiger Winghu. Good for stopping a lot of stuff with low attack, like Sam's. Banisher Radiance. 2 Shield Crush for Rabbit, because they side in. They have those Spirit Reapers, and it's really annoying. A Burial from the Different Dimension. Good for, like, if my stuff gets banished, I can put it back in the grave. 1 Cyber Dragon, just in case I do need more special. 1 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for Inzectors, anything dark. 1 DD Crow. 1 Smashing. And 1 Penguin Soldier for trolling. And that was my anti-meta deck. If you think I need to change anything, add anything, take anything out, comment and rate and subscribe. This is Duelist League 6 signing.